to fall. He's the voice that breaks the wall. Hearts collide, the bond is true. He's the fool that sees the real you. Fools are can a soul of light, turning pain into delight. He's the wild card full of grace, a hero with a smiling face. Fools are can a friend so true, bringing hope in every hue. He's the warm, cozy flame, sweetly calling your name. It's fools are can a stand and cheer. The world is better 'cause he's here. Collapse jokes and caring streams. He's the keeper of your dreams. Raise your voice and share the fight. In his world you shine so bright. All the care and love he brings, like the sound of angel wings. He's the warm, cozy flame, sweetly calling your name.
I am excited. Oh man, stream schedule isn't made yet, by the way. I haven't made it. I'll make it tomorrow, but I'm at least happy to say that wait. I didn't do that yet. How's everyone doing? It's nice to see. Thank you for the lyric. Following, glad to see you. I thought for a moment I was like, wait, what? His thing, his what? His let's see if I can up that a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. The VIP, I was like, wait, what? It's gone? Like, no, it's there. It was a moment. For a moment. However brief. It did give me a scare. I don't want to switch that. I hate when it... I need to fix so many things. There's so many things to fix. Oh, man. Danganronpa 2, though. Am I right? Time for this Monday. Cool. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna be playing Danganronpa 2, fucking finally! We might have time for a bonus stream tomorrow. I don't want to promise that just yet, but I want to finish Kingdom Hearts Reach in a Memory so badly, and I want to just absolutely decimate Marluxia so very badly. Alright, but this is, in fact, a series called MalViolence. Had the indie creator reach out to me. They said, hey, you seem to have an interest in Danganronpa. Maybe consider taking a look at this. These are free games. There is a third game coming out. I believe this was the first game that came out in 2023. They had a prequel that came out in 2024, and now here we are with this little gem. We're starting out with the very first game in the series, or not the first game that released. I thought about it. This is MalViolence. The other one was Proto-Violence. So in other words, it was a precursor, I guess. It's my understanding anyway. But I think it'd make more sense to just play the games, because, Danganronpa 3, from what I understand, according to Stella, is a prequel to the first Danganronpa, but, most people play the first and second first, so we're gonna play this in the release order. I don't know if we'll cover Proto-Violence, but again, it is free on Steam, both that and this game. If people are interested, they end up liking what they see. We're gonna see what this game has to offer, to kind of, whet our appetites by the time we get into Danganronpa 2, which, provided everything goes well, we will be playing this coming Monday. We will finally start Danganronpa 2. I have been forbidden to see anything Danganronpa 2 related, and it is just oh my, I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. Like I need to know. Okay, so I haven't really seen any trailers for this anyway. I've seen maybe like 2 or 3 images, and of course, just the fact that this is something, again, inspired by the Danganronpa series. So let's see what it has to offer. I mean, I kind of started mixing a few things here. I'm going to assume... Does this change right here now? No? I'll say regular's fine. I think people can see this fairly well. Toggles. Audio titles, self-voicing. I'm not too sure. Does that mean I'm gonna voice or screen shake? I'll keep it on. It can't be that bad. Graphic icon, sure. Puzzles, fine. I think this was set as like failsafe was preset. I think I didn't have audio titles on. I'm gonna turn that on. Prevents game overs and adds a reset button to most puzzles. Let's not resort to it if we have to. I'm not gonna do a skip button, but I'm gonna see. I'm not smart. I'm not. I'm gonna just lay that out there. I am not a smart individual, so we'll see how this goes. All right, let's give a little spotlight to MalViolence, which I think. No, okay, I haven't heard any game sound. There we go. There's an aberrant chat. Manda Bear, hi! Oh, I accidentally spaced that out. Poke, catch, ultra, ball. There we go. It's an aberrant. How would I not? Oh my god. We're doing a little promo game because we're gonna play Danganronpa 2 very, very soon. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. But honestly, so far, loving the vibe, the techno vibe here. Is there any other things I should know about? Ooh. I wouldn't skip unseen text. Ooh, can I fix that? Yeah, okay, full screen. I like that better. Full speed of text. I hope that doesn't screw me over. There, just on the off chance it doesn't. There we go. Hopefully that's coming through pretty well for everyone. And I can always guess I go to the options at any point. I can turn these things on and off. I wish I knew exactly. What does this do? Alright, controls. Skip dialogue. Toggles dialogue skipping. Yeah, Cadabra! I'm excited for Danganronpa. I was hooked watching you play. I was so happy watching. Oh my god, so many fun memories of the first one. You know, despite everyone dying. And I still have not, and through my promise, I have not seen, I have not played, I have not done anything Danganronpa 2 related, with the exception of one thing, and only one thing. And I specifically went to Constella, who's going to be my co-commentator once again, because I wanted to make sure she gave the final approval of what I did. And what that means is, naturally, I'm making a commission for like a little promo art of it for Constella and I. And I thought, I mean, there's nothing to show, not yet. I have to reach out to my artist friend to do this. But I thought, I'm like, oh wait, what if they were all like, what if Fools and Constella, like our models, were in attire for like for like characters in the game? Now I said like, okay, just give me 2 characters, and she did, and I will reach out to my artist friend Wild Dragon to see if they can do that. But there was no context to what those characters are like. There is like, I only saw, I think, 2 designs. Actually, no, I think she showed me 3, but I picked 2. But again, I have no context as to what they are like, what they do, what happens. I still don't know anything about the Danganronpa 2 game. All right, I can take screenshots. I haven't looked at anything either. It's like watching the TV show. I know. I'm really excited. I actually really am excited, considering. I think listen. I think there's.
Hello?
I think that we're just gonna start. By the way, I'm just excited. This was a very pleasant surprise, and this game is free. This game and the Proto-Violence is free, and I believe they said they're actually working on a 3rd title, which may have a price tag. But you know what? They might be willing to offer us a Steam key. I don't know whether or not it's something that I will use for myself. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with the Steam key. That is if and only if they reach out with that kind of thing in mind. We'll see. We'll see. Don't want to jump the gun on that part. But let's see what this game has to offer to kind of get our Danganronpa mindsets ready. Apparently, according to them, a playthrough can go as short as 30 minutes and go for a couple hours at most. What's up, Ghost? Is that Toad dabbing? That Toad is dabbing, isn't he? He is dabbing. Oh my god. All right. But the only thing I was going to say before we really, really get started, I hold a lot of my games that I've streamed like close to my heart. There is like a special place in my heart for the first Danganronpa we played, because there were so many funny jokes that we made. And you know what? It was also like the first real game that was a continuous like multiple set of streams where I had someone to bounce off of. So, you know, thank you, Constella, for that one. And Constella was the first person I ever collabed with, period. I'm doing well. All right. It's time to see what this game has to offer to us. I did not really read the instructions or what the controls were.
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, wake the hell up!
Okay, rude. Trophy immediately. Find yourself trapped under the cautions tomb. I think I meant that. Hydrate, stretch. Oh, thank you. Adam, what's up, man? Oh my god, I hope that I kind of hope, but also really hope that that the mic did not pick up on that neck pop. It was just like, boom. I'm doing great. We're gonna play this game to kind of give it a little spotlight. It is free on Steam. It is called MalViolence. There's another prequel game called Proto-Violence. It is supposed to be heavily Danganronpa inspired, and we're gonna give this a quick look, see what it has to offer to us. I mean, it is a free game though, so I mean, how can you say no? And we'll see how this does to kind of get us all prepped and ready for Danganronpa 2, which we're playing Monday. I'm so excited for Monday. What the? Huh? Who are you? I'm just waiting for a D&D session I have to play to restart. Oh my god. My friend's trying to get into this new D&D thing. Oh my god, something hard. It was something hard. It has like a whole new part of the tabletop RPG element where it's like you can roll dice of courage and of fear, like based off of the actions you do. I don't really know the steps, but he's trying to look into that because that'd be really cool to do. And this is off-stream stuff, by the way, but yeah. Anyway. Some sort of cell? But everything's so... Oh, sorry. But everything's so woozy, so you can't... No. What were you doing before you got here? That sounds like the call... No, not the Call of Cthulhu. It was something else. It was like something hard. I'll message... You know, I'm gonna message him real quick. My tracking's gonna stop for a moment. All right, I messaged him. My tracking's back. Yeah, all right. You wanted a bonus, and you told your boss to go. Your boss told you to go here and get info, so you did. And then for horror, mine is Mothership. Daggerheart. It was called Daggerheart Corset. It was the corset for Daggerheart. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he's gonna look into that and maybe potentially make a campaign out of it for us. We'll see. We'll see. And then something hit your back end.
Oh dear. Looks like the anesthesia hasn't worn off, has it? Must have given them the wrong dose of ketamine.
Must have given them the wrong dose of ketamine?
Just give it a couple more minutes. Soon you'll be right as rain.
Yes, that is the one critical moment. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Where is that voice coming from? It's giving you a migraine. That sounds like a VTuber. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. Oh, over there. That monitor in the corner. You'll push yourself up and make your way over to it. Oh, is this what they mean by the camera shake? Like it's just like based off of like, oh, okay, that's just supposed to add a little texture of realism. That's fine. What? There's no volume button on the front panel? Maybe it's to the side, or...
Lab rat. You won't find any volume buttons here.
How would you know I'm looking for the volume button? I could be looking for the power button for all you know. Shut you the fuck up! Lab rat?
You're awfully confused by all this, aren't you? Well then, allow me to introduce myself. Some call me a simple sidekick, others call me the disciple of danger.
Okay.
But if you ask me, I prefer...
Disciple of Danger. Is that like Velvet Room Reject? What's up, Mardos? Daggerheart is too D&D 5 adjacent for my taste. I hate... Oh, yeah, and you did mention that you were not particularly a fan of 5th edition. How's your day going? It's going well. We're playing a little freebie game that you can find on Steam. It's called MalViolence. It is heavily inspired by the Danganronpa series because we will be covering Danganronpa 2 this Monday, and I'm so excited for it. The only time I have DM'd it in the last 7 years was when I DM'd it. Yeah. That's true.
The Great Caution, Emperor of MalViolence!
Is anyone else getting like massive Yomi Quinley vibes? Please tell me no one else. Am I crazy? I just immediately see this design. I really thought, Yomi? Yomi, what the fuck happened to you?
Or caution for your convenience.
I'm so confused, indeed. A kid? Oh, it's a kid? Locked up by a kid.
Love rat, that look on your face is priceless. I want to take a commemorative photo and tag it to my bedroom wall.
I'm so confused. No, please don't. Everyone tells you that you have a resting bitch face.
Sadly, my camera isn't with me right now, so you'll have to make do with me telling you why you're here. That's another thing you're wondering about, isn't it? Why are you?
It's interesting that the text doesn't like either cover all the things they're saying or. Oh well, I'll have to let them finish their lines. You think?
All right then, let's make this quick.
Really? You couldn't see this chat well enough, so you stole my fucking hair?
You want something from me.
Rubbing it for good luck, huh? Getting a good rub out.
That's why you came here, right? Your boss told you to come here and get something.
I'm getting so many Yomi Quinley vibes, it's insane.
But I can't let that happen. No siree. So I'm gonna have fun with you instead. I'll learn what you're after and you won't be bored.
Well, I hit a cop car by mistake and have a cop chase. Oh my god. Thank God he didn't see my face. At least God bless mask.
Great deal, right?
Sure. No, I mean, no, it's not.
You're a funny one, lab rat. I like you already.
This is is it? I am getting so many Yomi Quinley vibes. It's insane. Especially the part about being kidnapped, you know? Lab rats? Yes, that checks out. My car number is also hidden. Jesus Christ. Oh god, that's straight out of GTA.
So much so that I'd let you keep your gun.
My gun?
Shoot my screen anytime. I promise I won't care.
The temptation's there, but no thanks. You'd prefer to have some form of self-defense on hand.
Now,
Fair.
I'm still tidying up a couple of things on my end, so before I get back to work. Well then.
It's cozy, isn't it? It's got everything you need to live a normal human life. A comfy bed. Well, not a comfy, but a bed. Tap with running water. A desk for desk things. Quintessential 5-star living, just like famous Milton hotels. Oh, and if you get hungry, just lift the painting in the middle of the room. The event dispenses Lab Script 4053. Reviewers say safe for human consumption, so don't be shy. It's got all the nutrition you need to live a good life. Well, what's the holdup? I would look around, check your dead device, beg for mercy, or make yourself comfortable. I mean, really, You'll be here for a while. When the cursor changes to a magnifying glass, you interact with an item in the room. Know what happens. Who knows what'll happen the more you explore. Okay, let's get out of here. It's a desk. For desk things. What an evocative description. Alright, puns, alright. Your throat's dry and sore, but you can't find a cup anywhere. Did he expect you to drink out of the faucet? Great. Doesn't even work. So much for quenching your thirst. Asshole! It's a bed. Sounds. Someone's sitting up. Oh. You're surprised you slept at all on something this lumpy. Yeah, right. Back at home, you worshipped your crappy mattress. Okay. There's a weird stock photo on the cover. But otherwise, it's an average vent. Caution wouldn't be winning any awards for home decor anytime soon. Fair enough. You know what funny is? What's funny is I am moving to another, what? And this month alone, so many things have happened that have not happened to me the entire time I was in town. Oh, you're moving to okay, you're moving to another town. Okay, makes more sense. Guess he wasn't kidding about the lab script. It's right there, neatly organized in a metal bowl. To be honest, you could use something to fill your empty stomach. You made the smart decision to skip your lunch on the way here. You pick up the bowl and shove a fistful of pellets into your mouth. They taste like... well, you don't know what you expected. They're grainy, if nothing else. You try not to think about Caution laughing at you from the other side of the screen. Huh? What's this? This thing at the bottom of the bowl. A pattern? To get a better look, you dump the rest of the pellets on the floor. It's a Venn diagram. One with weird shapes? I wonder if it means anything. Rat pellets now on the floor. To be honest, you're still pretty hungry. Wouldn't hurt to eat a little more, right? You can see yourself getting used to the crunchy texture. No, it's on the fucking floor. You have to admit that situation, it'd be more alert and hungry. Aha! Again, with the weird shapes. Let's see. We have a ring. I should have liked to put a ring on it. Then there's the second ring. Someone's frowning. Someone's crying. A nose and Cuphead. And this time they're colorful. Yeah, these definitely mean something. Maybe a way out? Okay, well this has 3 of those things. I wish I was smarter. Alright. I almost got burned alive last weekend. Before that, I was present on location where there was a bomb blast. And before I was... Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not a sign that says get out. Oh, that's now a danger recognition. Okay, so hang on. I feel like... they all are like, if it's a Venn diagram, it's like, okay, well, what is one thing they all have in common? And I don't know. Okay, so if I'm looking at this directly, this should be in the right spot. This is your ticket out of here. The wheel's just like the wheels on the vent cover, but with a little time and effort, you think you can crack it. Oh wait, okay. I think I see where I'm getting at. Okay. So we know this has to be up here. Hang on. Jesus Christ. It's already preset to that. Alright. One thing at a time here, so... So I'm just trying to match these things to what they look like. So if I go down to this one... I feel like the answers are so much more obvious than I really think they are, but that's the worst part. Okay. Am I stupid? I feel like I am. I'm just like, there's something I'm not seeing. What do these all have in common? None of them have anything specific that they have exactly in common. Maybe something that's filled out in a certain spot. Like this. In fact, that's the only one that these two have in common, but they have two different imagery. Okay. I am really trying to think on what I'm supposed to be doing. I really am. I'm not, again, this was not meant for someone as dumb as me. Okay. I need to keep looking at this. Alright. So we have, I mean, I can just keep in mind that this is literally following the pattern of the rainbow here, which is fine. Okay, maybe if I just think about this based off of... wait. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Okay, so I have... The only thing that's going to help me is a theory here. So, this and that are what colors? And in between that makes... No. Hang on. These two share a spot, and that two would make... Okay. What other thing? Okay, these two share a spot, but what does that make? God, I'm so dumb. Okay. I don't suppose anyone in chat sees an immediate answer. I'm not seeing it. Not yet. See you around. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mortis. Thanks for checking in with us. I'm admittedly not too sure. Okay. Does it save what I did? It does. God. I'm not catching... I am so bad at pattern recognition. It's actually not even funny. Maybe I should have had that thing. You know, hang on. I'm gonna turn that on. I'm not gonna use it just yet. Okay, so there's the button. Okay, that's if I give up on it, because I could also just enjoy the story. But I'm really annoyed that this is the opening puzzle. And I'm not immediately catching something. Ah. See, these two have something. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. No. I'm admittedly stumped, and that makes me sad. I really am. Alright, well, I don't want to spend too much time. Oh my god. Yeah, what?
How the hell did you break the lock?
I cheated. On your own. Yeah. I can see you know. You're just like the rest of those stop freaks. So textbook authoritarian, they could use you for their recruitment posters. That blank stare, that bland uniform, that world-class poker face makes me want to peel your brain like an orange. God knows what sick and twisted thoughts lurk beneath. Is he telling you to smile more, or like what? He is, isn't he? Guess you give him the old passport photo. You're cute. Oh, thank you. Real cute. I'll forgive you for that. After all, the great caution, Emperor of MalViolence. I am not the type of man to go all out on a scrub like yourself. But alas, even my limitless generosity has an expiration date. And you're creeping up fast as on the sell-by. Wow. My expiration date is at hand. What's up, Tatsu? Anywho, do you want to escape? You do want to escape, don't you? Yes?
Stop making mistakes.
Okay.
Because the next time you screw up, you're not gonna like what happens next.
Well, alright then. That was blunt. Well. That was unnerving. It's hard to tell when he's being serious, but his hatred for stop freaks is clearly no joke. Almost like he... No. Remember my training. What training? They love you fools? Well, you know, someone had to. Now's not the time to overthink things, but you need to get out of here. Detective work can come later. Yeah. No side corridors. No secret doors. Not even a crack in the wall. Well, hello. No choice but to move forward.
Welcome. I see you arrived safely.
Yes? Another voice. Oh, this is going to go well. And all the screens in the room lit up too. What game is this? This is MalViolence, of course. This is MalViolence. So we're actually going to be covering some Danganronpa 2 starting next week. On Monday is the plan, anyway. But we were offered a chance to play this game for free. It is free on Steam. MalViolence and Proto-Violence. We're playing MalViolence, the first game that came out. It's an indie project. And you gotta respect the passion projects when they can. Again, it is free, and it is supposed to be heavily inspired by the Danganronpa series. As far as we know, we're trapped somewhere, and we just got out of the room. Yes, by cheating, but still, it counts. Everyone at Stop knows that face. They've seen her in photos and newspaper articles, broadcasts, social media. I believe you, but what? The relevance is what? You confuse me. A saboteur who terrorized the public with bombs and cryptic threats. A supervillain through and through. Like the design, though. The fire aspect? Very well. A villain by the super name of...
From the top, then. I am Dr. Danger.
You're so passionate.
You are here because you're under my temporary employment.
Do I get a second opinion? Maybe an option to leave? No. Last time you checked, you were a Stop agent. By default, Dr. Danger is a sworn enemy. Was a sworn enemy. She died weeks ago, caught up in her own explosion while trying to wipe another Stop facility off the map. Wait, does that mean she survived?
Before we begin your task, please listen carefully. Due to my circumstances, I cannot repeat my instructions, nor will I be able to answer any of your questions.
Her death was very thoroughly confirmed, which means this is just a recording. A cheesy one at that. Turns out supervillains make the newbies watch employee training videos. Better tune her out. Besides, you're new to your hired hand. Have you ever tried a burger covered in gravy? No. Personally, no. I've never put gravy on a burger. You're a proud agent of Stop, trained to fight villains like her. Man, now I also want to play Dispatch. I still don't have that game. Maybe 1 point. Not now though. I don't have it. So what if there are more puzzles to solve and locked rooms to explore? To someone like you, they should be child's play. Oh, please don't do that. Should be. Huh. Okay. Seems like a typical evil villain lab straight out of a comic book. Jesus Christ, look at this. That's a mess. Let's see here. Massive computers, high-tech gizmos, and a primary source extractor. Ugh. Looking at things, looking at that thing gives you some goosebumps. Do you have to go through here? Maybe there's something you missed in the corridor. Yeah, maybe you turn around and the door is locked. Well, there's still the door on the other side. Walk over it and it'll automatically... And it's shut too. Great. Off to a fantastic start already. Wait. Something else is here. Oh, fuck. No! Oh my god! It's giving me back my memories of having those stupid earbuds with the wires. No, the wires are all tangled! Kind of like the one you found in the cell. That is not like the one I found in the cell. It's very different. Very clearly different. Oh. How did I do that? Okay, clearly it doesn't like my... Yeah, that doesn't like that. Okay. Kind of like the one you found in your cell. Oh my god, okay, good. I thought I broke the game doing that command. Maybe you'll find the answer in this room? Oh god. The evil lab. For evil lab things. Wow, you're batting 1,000 here. Okay. Nope. It's a bomb. No big deal. What could possibly go wrong? How about no? From a comfortable distance, you eye the primary source extractor. You approach carefully, listening closely for any hints of it roaring to life. Agents are expected to keep their wits about them and not to jump to conclusion. Got a weird combination for you here, by all means. But it's hard to see the device in front of you as anything but an electric chair. Looks crude and cruel, like a child's reimagining of something scary from a history book. That may be exactly what it is. Whatever its purpose, you give quiet thanks that it seems to be out of commission. You also saw the silhouettes from across the room, but upon closer sections, these aren't firearms at all. They're megaphones. So many colors, materials, variations. Spicy. Why did you do that to me, Shicey? Why would you do that to me, Shicey? Why would you do that to me, Shicey? Hi! I am in a torture chamber. Ah. It's far from unorganized, but it does look like a collection. Hard to picture Dr. Danger as Stop's most wanted criminals picking up such an odd hobby. I mean, we assume. I didn't do anything. My redeemed say otherwise, madam. Aw, even though you have autocorrect, it just isn't enough. That's a darn shame. Darn shame! Alright. And yet half of them are tagged with the initials DD. Ha, D. I ain't type right on my keyboard. But of course, surely. Every supervillain's bound to have a quirk or two. We got a couple of puzzles in here. Strange locked door. Oh, it's this one. Look up. Okay, that's about as much as I can do. Have Mama continue to lurk? I'm assuming. Okay, well, apparently I'm Mommy. Mommy. That's what. Hey, don't judge me. That's what Cicey said. You can judge Cicey for calling me Mommy. Alright, turns out it's even stranger up close. Okay, knock down these to stop officials in the same order you encountered them. So far you found nobody. Sad. Alright, so that's a puzzle. 4 large monitors displaying an intimidating wall of code. You were hoping you didn't have to deal with them, but... oh god. Ah, well. It's time for some good old computer wrangling. With the list of codes to your left, Caution wants you to hack one of Stop's computer systems. Use the mouse and keyboard to clear out codes in the system shown to the right. All the codes must be used to destroy the firewall and successfully break into the system. Be careful, if you don't use these codes at the right time, you might lock yourself out. I'm gonna have an omelet stuffed with sliced up bacon and Ooh, some good old leftovers is always tasty. What's this one? 3 different sized vials are placed on the table. There are different instructions written next to them. Caution needs your help poisoning a top stop official, but his toxin of choice is very particular. Using 3 vials of 12cc, 8cc, 5cc, measure the poison into 2 equal doses of 6cc. Be quick though. If poison is disturbed too much, it'll give off nasty vapors. Drag the vials in to pour. Oh my god, it's this type of puzzle. Wow, haven't heard of this one in a while. Okay. I kind of want to try this one. All right. Be quick though. Okay, but I have a. Oh, I don't have a. Wait. Do you dare? You dare? Yes, you do. So. Okay. Okay. I got a 6. Oh, wait. It wants 2 6s, though, so... Did I do it? I did it! I solved the puzzle! Yay! Okay. Math, I can... Okay, see, it asked me to do math. I'm like, fuck, I can do math, but that's about as best as I can do. I fucking thought I solved the puzzle on my own. I'm proud of myself. I really am. Jesus Christ. A small compartment opens up, revealing a marble. Underneath, it's a note, reading Brooke Yang? You think you've seen that name somewhere before. Does that have to do with this one? Sorry, you couldn't help yourself. Okay, so this is the Brooke Yang one. I need to... Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna assume this is it. I don't think that was right. What's up, Lord of Death? How was that wrong? Was it this one? Yeah, see, that was Brooke Yang. Okay. Okay, anyway, back. We've solved this one. We still have 2 more to do. Oh, stretch hydrate? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I can do that. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, gosh, thanks. And there's a Wurmple in chat. Legit, I'm actually just really proud that I actually solved a puzzle on my own for once. Holy shit. Okay, okay. I still have to do this one. And people be bonking me. And it was Lord. Oh boy, okay. Well, I guess I have to do these 2 in order to do this one. Because that has to do with... Okay. Okay. Which one was this one again? Okay. Okay. Fit all the pieces inside the bomb casing. Use your mouse to drag the pieces. Left click to rotate them clockwise, right to rotate them counterclockwise. Be sure to hit every piece that's in space, or else things might explode. Okay, well I have a reset button if I have to. Okay, this is gonna require me like really staring this down though, because again, I'm not smart. Okay. Okay. Yeah, penguins! Penguins! Shout out to Pengu. I know she's live, and if she's still alive, I'll raid into her later. Okay. Would they put this in the center? No, see, the more I think about that, the more I think they wouldn't. Okay. Wait, didn't they also say I could... Yes, they did say that. Okay. Nope, that's already wrong. I can already tell. Okay. I'm over here drinking 24 ounces can of Monster, talking to you and eating left. Nice. Nice. What's that tattoo? I don't know that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that look. Okay, alright. What if I tried... I liked my idea of this, but... Okay, no, definitely not that. I am such a visual learner. Like, I need to see this stuff... No. I don't like that either. Oh, wait. Okay. No, maybe, no. I might need that somewhere else. Oh, I did have a Ooh. Okay. Alright, I need to visualize again. Hang on. I'm usually... I'm usually so bad at puzzles, but like math I could fucking do, but this is also like a case where I'm like, okay, I need to like actually like I will like move things visually because I'm too scared of like moving them myself and then having to reset and then trying to remember, okay, where did what go where? Like I hate that. I hate that. All right, this might be the one. Okay, I think I see it. Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. It just turns out I'm an idiot when it comes to the other one. I should get another gumball. And this one should say Kobe Padilla. Okay. I think it was this one that went to Kobe. Yes. Okay, now I have this one. Okay, this one's gonna be complicated. Full size bread. I can assure you, no, I do not. Oh, God damn, you have like some amazing food with you, Lord. Jesus Christ. What do you think of my leftovers? Honestly, fantastic. Legit, fantastic. Alright, so I need to get the code. This one, okay, this one I'm anticipating to be troublesome. Is it like... Actually, wait. All the codes must be used. Oh, wait! Oh, okay. This is an actual... Okay. I get it. I get it now. This is an actual... This actually isn't... like, doing legit coding. I need to... It's like a word scramble. Like a word search, but like mixed with Candy Crush or something. Alright. Okay, it's definitely not gonna be anything up here, so it's gonna be down here. Okay, there's this one. I could do... Wait. I know there's one right here, but... Am I gonna see that again in any combination? I'm gonna play it safe, because this one is... I don't see... This is the only one here, and it's the only time this lines up so far. It's like, I'm clicking in. Am I wrong? Okay. Oh, see, this is where I'm gonna do this wrong, aren't I? Is that right? I think I fucked up. Okay, hang on. So this... Yeah, I saw that wasn't going to line up the way I thought it would. Alright, so I did that one. Then here... I think it was better to do this one. Okay. Is that right? Did I do it? I think I solved it. Yes, I did. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yo, shots. Whoa, we get an Xbox puzzle? Nice. Back with the cranberry sauce. You know, as weird as it is, I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce. Call me a weirdo. Couldn't help yourself. So we did this one. I think it's this one. I completed. Yay! I did it! Wow, I did all this, but I couldn't solve the first fucking puzzle.
Well. If it isn't a lab rat.
We eat fools into the court. Why? For someone with chronic resting blah face, you look real proud of yourself. And you know what? You should be. By getting this far, you've statistically proven that you have more brains than 96% of stop employees. Alright, rude. So congrats. That said, I actually expected you to die by now. I'm not sure how to reward you for your success. Oh, wait. I have an idea. How about a sticker? If you get out of here, I'll give you a fruit-scented one. I'm down. Fuck it, I'm down. Though, if you were expecting a grape-scented sticker, you're out of luck. I slapped the best ones over my tech. Grape? You're not smiling or anything. Not a sticker super fan?
Well then.
Oh well, more for me.
Hey, lab rat.
So, oh, my research lab. It's awesome, isn't it? A little derivative, maybe, but any scientist worth their salt. Is this doing like auto? Why is it doing that? Though there is one thing that makes my lab better than the others. My parameters. Oh my god. In other words, their electric chair. It's kind of loud once it revs up, and it's a pain to clean afterwards, but the results are mwah, amazing. I had planned on giving you a first-hand demonstration, but the last experiment got so messy, I'm still cleaning the rafters. Disappointing, I know, but never fear! The great caution, Emperor MalViolence, used his aptitude for adaptation to his advantage, and so he constructed these okay, why are you doing that? Thoughtful, aren't I, lab rat? Tough crowd. Must be fun at parties. Ha! Joke's on you! I don't get invited to those. Vamoose to the next room already. Oh, what's up? Oh, is that the ad? Oh, okay. We can take a second to break. There's more games for you to play. Or hell, take your sweet time. Oh my god, like, look at this. This is such a... I love this. It's literally... I would love to see a mod of this game where you are trapped with Yomi. That actually sounds hilarious. I love this. That looks like fool's laughter. Do you not see Yomi Quinley with this? Am I crazy? I see Yomi. This is literally like, I feel like, what if someone tried to explain Yomi to someone and they got it wrong? That's not me though. Oh, it does look like candy corn. No, I think it's braces. They have like the fangs, but like the sharp teeth, but they have braces too. Oh my god, it did look like candy corn. I've always wanted to see how motivating electrified force can be. Jesus Christ. He's joking in, I hope. Probably. Jesus Christ. Maybe. No, better not tempt fate. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So that's the... Yeah, that's the puzzle that... Oh, that's the vent door. Uh-huh. Escape the Caution's evil lab. Huh. Go clear that notification. Good. Okay, we're good. I like my view on her teeth. On his, I think it's actually his teeth. They keep saying they refer to the Caution as him, or he is messing around. I know Yomi is not, but still. Anyway, the self-styled supervillain has got world-class bad manners. Where could he have picked up such nasty personality anyway? You know, it's pointless to speculate, but if you can't help it, because your current surroundings are unusually ordinary. The last quarter looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. This one is practically mundane. You know what? I ain't wrong. It's got more in common with a basic stop research building. It brings up familiar days as a low-level agent, trudging through halls, delivering low-level intel to your lower-level researchers. Your supervisor loved emphasizing the low-level part. Pressing your keycard to the reader, hearing the little beep of approval, seeing the doors click open. Waking up at a mad scientist's research facility has a way of making you long for the simple life. Oh, there's a Plusle! I'm definitely going after Plusle, why not? Buck a catch. Alright, speaking of doors, the corridor's got 5 to choose from. You pause. Once again, your fate is in your own hands. It's another one of the puzzles.
Good.
Oh, fuck.
You made it through the experiment room.
Hi. It's Dr. Danger's on again. What did you... No, calm down. It's probably motion activated. You should have listened to the last recording. It seemed pretty helpful. This time, you'll stay still, pay attention. Hi.
I apologize for any distress that the previous room may have caused you. For whatever it's worth, please know that I do not take pleasure in hurting others. The sight of blood makes me quite ill.
You know what's funny? I followed you back when I first started watching Pengu, but this is the first time I'm watching... Oh, hey! Okay, yeah, no. We love Pengu. Pengu is my little sister from another mister. I am her mod, but like honestly, it was just like a very, very nice found friendship when I started VTubing. So much love to Pengu. Well, honestly, if she's still live, she's probably who I'll be rating out to.
It always has. Allow me to explain.
Okay. No, that room belongs to my first apprentice. Currently, he's running an experiment. He even seems more interested in the process than the results. I'm in no position to lecture him. He's not cruel. He's just...
Please.
I suppose I can say this.
carefully.
Yay, we caught it, Lord! Did snow? Nope, I have not seen any. I've seen flurry, but it never stuck as snow. So no, I have not seen snow yet. All his test subjects have a certain unfortunate commonality. A terminal condition, as he sees it. To make it very difficult for him to remain impartial. I apologize for being vague here. But the nature of this work has always been a private matter. Jesus Christ, Lord, that's a... Man, so you're getting more than enough of your fair share of snow. In my opinion. It's not your responsibility, it's mine. What's that supposed to mean?
If you're looking for where to go next, please take the door directly in front of you. The other doors are very much best left shut.
The other doors are very much best left shut?
Take care now. I'll see you in a week.
They are predicting around 3 feet. Jesus! That recording definitely wasn't for you. Whoever was intended recipient, that was clearly trusted them. Better take the door that she recommended. I'm assuming they're just going to say do that? Yep. Okay. So this is far more unlike some of the puzzle elements. And of course, like the macabre, like, you know, getting their kicks off of, you know, potentially killing people. I'm seeing some of the vibes. But it's clearly not, it's clearly not a Danganronpa clone in its... Aw, hi, Shiba! Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, you know what? Okay. I see where it stops and kind of... starts and stops with the Danganronpa vibes. And, you know, I respect that. Like, you know, because it doesn't whole hog. You know, we're seeing a lot of differentiated puzzles here. I was expecting way differently, and I'm pleasantly surprised so far. And again, I got this game for free. This is a free game, by the way. Repeat one last time. It is a free game. And there's a prequel that came out a year after this one's release. And it is also for free. So I cut your sentence off. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Shelves everywhere. Loads of files, too. The hall looks like it's oddly ordinary. Just to double check, though. Yep. Pretty sure this is another puzzle room. Alright then. Let's get searching. Alright. I love how I was able to solve the other... Let me feel bad. No! Hang on, this is out of spite. I'm doing this out of spite. Yeah. Too late, I did. Ha ha! Spite. Die. In fact, all of you shall be forcibly watching this without ads. At least most of you. 2 tops. Alright. The eye over the mask have scrawled notes pinned in front of you. There are 2 distinct sets of handwriting here, but the contents are mostly the same. Yes, it's fake. Okay. It was Triforce this time. Damn it. Okay. That's 2 times this has happened this stream. Save your money. Don't waste it on me. No. Bro, why not? Now you have... And you know what? Lord, you are a supporter of Pengu. So now you have access to the emotes, the static emotes that Pengu did for me. Pengu made my most of my emotes. The static ones, the animated ones were made by 88 Studio. Again, most of them were. There are a few other individual sets of them. But yeah, like the one Shiva did, that was drawn by Pengu. Pengu do that one for me. Pengu made my emotes. There are 2 distinct sets of handwriting here, but the contents are mostly the same and mostly domestic. I love the middle finger one so fucking. I love those. I love the ones that. Oh my god, you have the Naruto. Yeah. We're gonna. Actually, let me see if it works. I haven't really tested it. Yeah, I put. Okay, it's a basic one, but I have to make one for like those who aren't sub to me, because there is the basic one. Fools hates me so much. He hates me so much. He spent money on me. Yeah, I did. Notes on what to eat for breakfast and when to start prep. It's just cooking notes. How much sleep to get and what stories to read. Birthdays, exercises, meal plans, chores. The 2 who wrote these notes weren't just sharing the same space. They were living together. Okay. They have a chore wall. Neat. That's a puzzle. We'll get to that. As you look over the sprawling web of photos, documents, and diagrams, you realize that everything in front of you is perfectly ordinary. There are notes of a hunter, and Stop was their prey. You recognize some dozens of names, operations, places, vital parts of Stop's organization that had suffered heavy blows in the last few years. But you're disturbed by how many places you don't recognize. Laboratories, factories, armories that must be high above your clearance level, crossed out like someone was going down a checklist. All top secret sites share the same acronym. UTDI. Hey fools, have you ever heard of or played Rust? It sounds familiar, but I know for a fact in terms of playing it, no, I have not. Wait, what was it again? YDTI? That's on power for the course for with Stop. If you don't know what an acronym means, it's probably above your pay grade. Just want to be sure. Oh, okay. That's another puzzle. That's another puzzle. It's about a note on the wall. Pick it up. It says the blonde child seems to have a musical inclination. The bracelet has a noticeable tarnish. Upon sampling, it seems to be coating of coastal salt. City dweller was abducted in the spring. Huh? These documents appear to be designs for cybernetic limbs like ones produced by Stop at first glance. On closer inspection, there are more differences than there were similarities. Stop's technology is more generalized, more efficient, and angular. These plans are heavily customized. They could have been suitable for a very small number of subjects, possibly as few as 1. You found it for mobile? Oh, okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah, I gotta find like good ones. For a second, I thought there was this was Danganronpa 2, but oh, it was a different game. Yeah, we're playing this in preparation of Danganronpa 2. We will be playing Danganronpa 2. We're finally fucking starting it. We're starting it on Monday. Time is currently TBD because I had to make the schedule. I gotta make my stream schedule. But I'm so excited. We have Stella back, who's gonna be my co-commentator. We're gonna do the prologue of Danganronpa 2, because of course we are. So yes, it'll be fun. It'll be so much fun. Dr. Danger based it off of stolen data. You make a note to tell your superiors about possible reverse engineering. And Ari, what's up? Hang on, actually, let's boop. Nice. We'll have a good stream. Thanks for the sub. Gonna go hop on. Oh, yeah. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Thanks for stopping by, Lord. Really appreciate it. All right. Is there any other things I missed over here? Nope. I already saw that. How did I do that? Oh, it's because it was right there. Idiot. Did we do this one? With certain colorful sidekick occasionally breaking into the opening paragraphs. In fact, to look them all together, Caution seems to show up more and more over time. Must have been pleased with her pupil's growth. At the bottom of the pile, a heavily weathered photo peeks out. Based on what you can make out of the caption, it looks like some sort of commemorative occasion. So, probably Dr. Deirdre Destroy? No? Breakthrough in Cybernetic Security? Breakthrough in Cybernetic Security. That's about as much. Celebrates breakthrough in Cybernetic Security is what I'm going to get out of that. It's just similar. That's all. Oh, God. Of course, it's a puzzle. In a stealthy campaign, Caution has managed to take control of a stop holding center where several young test subjects are being held in a futuristic panopticon? Alright, I'm going to say that. Sure, why not? To give the best chance to survive, Caution needs to rearrange the cells so that each group of escaping testees is balanced. These groups are shown as a circle, a triangle, a square, and an X. However, the bureaucratic system have left only the bare minimum operating instructions on how to operate. Help Caution arrange the cells according to limitations of the system. Okay, so I need... Okay. So basically, we need to have a circle, a triangle, a square, and an X. Circle, triangle, square. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. 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 A bunch of these things already kind of have what they need. Wait. Reset, hang on. Okay. What if I did... Okay. Oh boy. Right. Clearly one affects the other. That's the problem. Okay. No, that's not right. Because everything affects the other. God damn it. Alright. Nope, okay, it is reset. No, that doesn't seem right either, though. What if it was like this? Wait, is that it? No, it's not. No, okay, I'm missing something here. I'm gonna skip this one. Nah, it's fine. Ass. Ass. Yeah, I know. I'm really bad at these puzzles, Shiva. Honestly, the last room, the fact that I got all those on my own. Okay, I made one mistake on one. Or two. I'm sorry. I made one mistake on two different puzzles. But, I mean, I was able to figure it out. A response in your head earned success. Two little scrattle like tiles pop out in the miniature. Okay. Yeah. I also just want to make sure I'm continuing the story. So, if I don't immediately see an option, or I want to just move on, I'm just going to move on for the sake of moving on, because we want to show off more of the game. And also, that means, you know, I'm not spoiling the answer for those who do want to try this themselves. Okay, they show A and S. How quaint. All right, so that was... Which one was that one? Was that this one? Okay, hang on. Okay, that was that one. All right, what's this one? The blackboard is covered in little doodles. They don't seem to be just for decoration, but they're kind of cute. Completely unlike their creator. During our last operation, we only managed to save 4 test subjects. We found some incomplete records that indicated the subjects in this facility returned within the same calendar year. Let's see. Click on the notes for a detailed view. In the detailed view, click on the written notes to strike them out. Wait, like this? Okay. Oh, okay. We were just reading on this one. Hang on. Okay, so this has to do with like a... boy. Okay. So... The blonde seems to have musical inclination. So then... Wait, is it like... Oh, okay, so I had to cross that one, like... There's the musical instrument, but that's blonde, right? The bracelet has a noticeable... Hang on, I gotta get a better look at this. Has a notable tarnish upon sampling. Seems to be a coating of a coastal... Okay. Well, if it's... Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this one next. Literally coast. Jesus Christ. Alright. The city dweller is abducted in the spring. Okay. Hang on. We got that. We got this. City. Well, June is... Oh, okay, I get it. So, March. Is that right? Is that it? Do I just... Not a valid solution? What did I miss? I swear I did. Wait. Oh! Breakfast or lively... Yep, okay. Okay. We missed sticky notes. Okay. Is there any others? Is that one? Oh, wait, there's one here. Okay. not even bothered to read those because it's going to be on the thing. Let's string up 7. There's a missing spot right here. I didn't want to, but there's another one. Hang on. Literally where, though? Oh. Doesn't have water. No wonder it wouldn't let me fucking... Alright. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Subject G does not know how to use... The Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo. This is super important. Let's go to this one now. I'm gonna work my way down. The child whose designation comes first in the alphabet was second to last to arrive. Okay, so let's start with that. Wait, the first... Okay, so that would mean A, and they showed up last, so wouldn't that mean December? No, because it said second to last. Okay, so we had someone come in March, June, September. Okay, so there. Subject R arrived in June. The child wearing a bracelet arrived in September. Okay. And that was, that should have been... Wait, wasn't it this one? Oh boy, okay, it's good. Okay. I can see that, okay. I was thinking to myself, man, wow, this is seemingly so easy. No, it was not, because I clearly missed a bunch of freaking, okay. Right, because they're the ones who showed up in September. Okay, so good. Good. Okay, I did make sense of that. Alright, so then we have... Come on. The subject arrived at the facility before the... Wait. Before the toy plane. Wait. Before the toy plane. The redhead said she had never been to the suburbs or to open water. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived in childhood in the sun. Okay. Wait, wasn't there one about... Okay, well, if this one doesn't know how to use the yo-yo, then I would say it has to be the plane. Because you have the musical instrument, you have the bracelet, so that means you have the yo-yo. Okay, so let's make that comparison right now. Okay. Doesn't know how to use a yo-yo. The yo-yo trickster did not arrive first. We technically have... Well, wait. What time? Hang on. Yes, you showed up in June, so that's why you did not show up first. Okay. You showed up in June. We don't know when you showed up at the moment. You showed up in September. The child whose designation was the second to last. Okay. Excuse me. Wait. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Oh, right, because you're second to last, so that means you showed up last. Okay, done. That means that. And that means you showed up. When did you show up? In March. You were the first to show up. Okay, okay. Okay. The redhead said they'd never been to suburbs or open water. Oh, wait. They've never been to the suburbs or to open water. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived. Okay, well, we have everyone when everyone showed up. The child from the suburbs was processed before the subject of the mountains. Okay. Okay, the redhead has never been to the... So you've never been to the open water, nor have you been to the suburbs. Wait, does that mean... Oh, I have to put everyone from a certain spot. So you had the bracelet, which means you had to come from here. You've never been to open water. You've never been to the suburbs. I'm going to make the assumption, just because she's musically inclined, she has lessons out in the city, and that you're from the sticks. Is that right? Yay, I did it! Okay, A, S, and now we have an E. E for evidence, end of puzzles. Enough for these silly games, but that's wishful thinking. My brain is killing me, like, God. Oh, okay, you know what? That one actually... Okay, let me rephrase that. That one wasn't so bad. It was really just a matter of associating what clues have and have not been decided yet. Alright. This one I'm anticipating to be a headache. Okay, so this is a pipe-related thing. Lay down new synthetical neural pathways, but be mindful of the original pieces that can't be moved. Here's some basic recalibration rules. Neural pathways must form one continuous loop and occupy every available space? Ooh, boy. Pathways cannot cross over themselves, but they can retrace themselves, so no T intersections. Okay, alright. Any at four-way intersections, a neuron will always go straight through. It'll never turn. Fair enough. You can always submit possible solutions where there are no open-ended pathways by including... Okay, so... Oh, okay. I see. I was like, so these don't move, but... I need this to go through everything? But where does it end? Okay, if it doesn't end, it's more so saying I need to go... What's a loop? Is that right? Is that wrong? Okay. Yeah, loops. Yeah, you're right. That's a loop back to where it... No, that doesn't make sense. It won't go up because it says it always has to go through, so I can't just... Okay. Automatically has to go up. Can I... Oh, I can. Okay, I can do that. I didn't realize I could do that. So what if I did this? And then... No, because then I'm gonna... Maybe I go through here? Okay. But I have to go back. Okay. Okay. I used to do this all the time, actually. If you ever remember, like, this old app that had, like, the two dots of different colors and you had to connect them all. Wait. Then how do I get there? Oh! Wait. Nope. Okay, I fucked something up. Hang on. No, I could do that. Okay, I could do that. Is that right? Oh my god! Alright! Oh! We have A, S, E, and then RT. Opens, jets open. Wow, okay. That was actually probably the easiest one I've had in this room. Actually, the other one over there on the chalkboard might have been a little easier. Already solved that. Already solved. Already solved. Quirkiness, okay. Once hit the friendly, clearly a person was behind them. In fact, if you squint, you can still see the signatures at the bottom. This strange, they say. They dated more than 15 years ago. Damn. Oh. There are 5 empty slots on the doors locked. Your best guess is to need to fill them up. Hang on. A, S, R, T, and E. So yeah, 5 letters. Instructions. Taser. Fan of War Games. He wants to come up with a word that's almost as good. Oh, almost as good as the one above. You might have to find the letter. Okay, well, we kind of found the letters, so... yeah. Let's see. Okay, so let me think. Almost as good as Taser? I see I'm being licked over here. Stare? That was it? That was the first letter that's the first word I unscrambled. I really was anticipating that. Okay, whatever. Okay, correction. That was the easiest puzzle in the room. It was literally just the first unscramble I could do. Okay. Maybe for stealth you can see... Jesus! Okay. That actually did scare me. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Ghost, why are you mocking me? I've been scared. I was scared. Also, look at this. Okay. Stretch. Okay, I can do that. I drew that. Sheba, tell me you don't see Yomi Quinley with this design. Do you not see? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I swear I see Yomi. Okay. Snooping as usual, eh, Knuckles? You spoke too soon. Yeah, I did. It scared the shit out of me as a result. God damn. Got a knife for this kind of thing. What? Oh, okay. Oops. All right. Oh my god. I bet you got that bubbly feeling buzzing under your skin. Like sweet sparkling lemonade in your veins. Name is familiar. What was that? What was it? Yomi Quinley! Here, you know, I'm actually just gonna... Boop. Shouts to Yomi Quinley. Alchemist extraordinaire. Not a mad scientist most of the time. This doesn't work with my chibi model at all. It really doesn't. Really doesn't. Okay, okay. Oh my god. I'm actually impressed with how many of these puzzles I actually have been able to solve. I give my right arm to feel as excited as you do by now, lab rat. You must be salivating at the mountain of evidence beneath your fingertips. Weapons, corkboards, secret evil plans. Oh, the classics are here, and we both know how you really, really want to rub your grubby paws all over them. Even if you cop, okay, or threw it into the washing machine, you still have enough evidence to net you a promotion from HQ.
Well, then.
So go ahead, take as much as you like. I won't touch a hair on your head. After all, the great caution. Okay. knows you'll only care about the truth. He shall let you indulge. Hey, lab rat, let me ask you something. You are just getting evidence, right? Does he not approve of your investigation style? You're being thorough just to be caught. You're just being thorough. I've watched you with my drones. Tailor these puzzles to your specific subpar problems. Subpar, fuck you. The fact that I still didn't solve the first puzzle they gave me is actually really sad. Carried out quasi-legal research on your identity. So I know what you are. You're an agent of stop, nothing more, nothing less. Am I right? Again, with the silent treatment. I met with vending machines with better social skills than you. You know that? That's really rude, but not inaccurate. I'm a VTuber. Fine. Then fine! Oh, Jesus! The next time you escape my puzzle room, I won't talk either! I'll see how you like it! Now move! You'll regret staring. That's your staring contest. Oh, is that... Wait. Oh, hey, cause stare. Hey, wait. Is that actually it? I hope that's not it. That would be really weird. Again with the temper tantrum, huh? Seriously. Why is he so pissed off at you? He and Dr. Danger have fought against Stop field agents in the past, but that's not your department. Hell, before this, you've never even met either of them face to face. What right does he have to act all hidey mighty at you? She can fuck off. Okay, see, I keep getting that impression too, but they keep saying he. It seems that Caution here is actually a boy, from what I'm understanding. Big ego, no self-awareness, don't overthink it. Okay. That jump scare, though, was actually really funny. I know! But you see the impression I'm getting, but then again, I'm also immediately thinking of Yomi. And Yomi's amazing. She's incredible. If you're not following Yomi, please fix that. Anyway. The dim corridor stretches before you, with no answers to offer. It's darker here, but not in an unpleasant way. It's warmer than the previous rooms, literally and figuratively. The wooden floorboards and decorated wallpaper feel welcoming. Nostalgic, even. If viewed this hall alone, you'd assume it'd belong to a family household, not to a scheming terrorist with her kooky sidekick. It's been a long day. Hard to tell how much time has passed, but damn, you are exhausted. Let me take a look. It's been an hour 45, actually. But you are exhausted. The gentle heat tempts you to sit down on the floor, or maybe lie down. Thunk. No, I'm just kidding. Would Caution allow you to take a quick breather? If he meant what he said about not harming a hair on your head. But they're specifying hair on my head, so maybe...
Very tempting for a wooden floor, isn't it?
Okay. A third time.
Boring. My work has always been stressful, so I've always strived to maximize comfort wherever I could.
I guess we're leaving. Or checking the TV first.
Allow me to explain.
When your work is done, you can sleep here all you like. Before then, you've got dishes to clean, washes to run, bedrooms to vacuum, and of course, Caution to take care of. He represents a unique challenge, I know. I was going to say, he best not touch a hair on my body either. Anywhere in my body. But you wouldn't have gotten this far. You wouldn't have gotten this far if you and I didn't believe you could do it.
Listen carefully.
Well, I'm way on business. It's important that you keep him on his daily routine. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Regularity is key. Remember that all his dietary habits and something are detailed files that we want over together.
I apologize.
I apologize if you'll have to decrypt them again, but Caution and I have had a habit of hiding our tracks for good reason. And when the day is over, feel free to play games, watch movies, read comics together. If you need a suggestion, Caution told me that he loves the Cantaloupe Mall course on Mario Kart. Oh my god. Coconut Mall and Mario Kart. Mario Kart, wee! Ba-da-ba-ba-da! Yeah, I might be pronouncing that wrong. He'll let you know what I mean, so take care. If things go smoothly, I'll be back with him in a week. And if things don't go smoothly, well, there are systems in place that will guide you on what to do.
That's all for now. Goodbye. And thank you for taking care of my... Note to self, re-record instructions at earliest convenience. Try not to be so ominous next time.
I was going to say, he best not to... Yeah. Well, alright then. That message wasn't for you, and it wasn't for one of Dr. Danger's goons either. But a babysitter? Really? Who in the world would be qualified to babysit him? Come on, just focus on the task at hand. Ooh. It is a child. Yeah, that's true, but still one that's threatening to kill us a lot. It's a normal apartment. I'm suspicious. It's a kitchenette, a dining table, a sitting area, and stairs. Probably a bedroom up there. Are you supposed to be here? The door locked. That means there is a great reason to punt them. Oh my god. Guess you are. Because the door is locked. Okay. The small kitchenette. Looks like it hasn't been used recently. Did Dr. Danger take care of all the cooking? Oh boy. Handwritten note sits on the corner. Looks like a recipe for pancakes! Alright, well, stocked fridge. Let's see if Caution likes your taste on Dr. Okay. Do that later. You picked up what appears to be a generic scrapbook, those that shoved back in the shelves like for charity stores. Pancakes! You happen, you pick, looking closely, you can see remnants of price sticker glue. Feels normal. Too normal. The book's clearly hiding some deep, dark secret. But the inner contexts are equally normal. All you find are photographs of a woman who looks like Dr. Danger and a young boy with a crooked, toothy grin. The craftsmanship on display isn't really anything remarkable, with poorly cut edges and tacky glitter glue smeared across the cheap cardstock. At least, the pages don't seem to be in chronological order. In the earliest photos, the boy is bedridden. His skin is unnaturally pale, and his gaze is unfocused, empty even. As you flick through the pages, he grows stronger. He gets out of bed, his eyes shine with inspiration and intelligence. He smiles. The woman in these photos must have been taking good care of him. The later photos are self-explanatory. Each moment is carefully noted and annotated, playing video games, reading bedtime stories, and what seems to be a movie night. You know the film what they're watching. It's the one cartoon about an alien supervillain with a very big brain, but very little common sense. Megamind? Wasn't this film released 3 months after this photo was taken? Looks like Stop will have to add digital piracy to Dr. Danger's long list of crimes. The locked door is a scrapbook. The pages are empty though. I'm assuming... Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna put the scrapbook stuff in here. I think I'm gonna lock pictures as I do this stuff, aren't I? Subject recruitment, I think. You picked a clipboard, a stack of charts and diagrams from the front. Subject recuperation log. There we go. Put at the top of the harsh black lettering at the bottom of the page. YTDI. The log, the recuperation script described here is difficult to read. Seizures, phantom pain, memory loss, and the brain damage all are expected results, but no side effects. Scrawled across notes speculate that the symptoms would last for several years or decades, perhaps even permanently. Implanting cybernetics in individuals for under 18 isn't illegal, but it is frowned upon. Alright, a lot of children were implanted children well under the age of 18. There's nothing about here that informed consent or parental permissions. Evidently, parents weren't involved. That was a real raid. That was a real raid. That was a real raid. And we have had our plans dashed in the process. Hello, Pengu Nozomi. Hello, all. Hello. This is Fools Arcana Kazuki here, every Headaches Velvet Room Object at your service. I'm here playing MalViolence. There's violence to be had. Sort of. Kind of. It's a puzzle game. We're going to be playing Danganronpa. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lunar. My dear big brother. Oh, it's Pengu. If you're not following Pengu, fix it. I put the button up there. Fix it. Do it now. Do it. Hi, yeah, we're gonna be playing Danganronpa 2 starting Monday. I'm excited. It's finally time to play Danganronpa. I've been wanting to play this for ages. So we're playing this game. It was offered to us by the indie developer. This is MalViolence. It is a puzzle game that is inspired by the Danganronpa series. So, if I'm really good... There's some spicy music. What does this button do? Oh my goodness. It just plays spicy music. I swear I'm a good person. Kinda. Oh my god. Ty Rogue is in chat. If anyone wants to catch it, you can always do Poke Start. Exclamation point Poke Start if you want to start your Poke Journey. My glasses are back. I can see better. Oh my gosh. But yes. Yes. I'm playing this game to get our taste buds wet for Danganronpa 2. I am really, really excited to do this game. But this, again, it was reached out to by the developer. It seems like it's a free game on Steam if anyone's interested in like these nice like puzzle-heavy games. And we're just gonna explore. My feetsies. And I have a big jacket. Yay! All right, ready? I'm gonna do a flip. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, damn. There we go. Nailed it. I didn't do nothing. That's a double negative. You did something. That's science and grammar. All right. How was your stream, Pengu? How was the Minecraft? Yes, I somehow knew what you were doing. You find an assortment of patterns, books, and materials for sewing. There's a little stack of half-finished items, a skirt, a blouse of conservative colors. Right next to it, a whole pile of hand-stitched garments in garish yellows, greens, and reds. Fashion faux pas, if nothing else. Seems like someone's handed their sewing books down a more imaginative type. You're well aware that sewing isn't just a simple hobby, it's an art! Many of staff's associated security. Yo, Nugget, good catch. Take up the practice when their first cybernetics are implanted. After such a big operation, fine needlework quickly rehabilitates hand-eye coordination. But you doubt they'd make such a large collection of fuzzy mittens? Maybe. Alright, anything else I can... Ooh, Nope, it's the thing I saw already. A few plushies are sitting on the shelf. They're surprisingly soft. To investigate the cupboard below the plushies, where... Whoa! What? What? What is this puzzle? An avalanche of plushies spills out, burying you in a soft, fuzzy pile. This would be a comfy way to go out, but you should probably pile everything back. What a mess. You need to clean up all these toys by sorting them into sets. A set is made up of 4 unique toys. You can reach the toys by moving them... Plot your moves carefully. As the toy shifts, they might get harder to reach. Oh, okay, so we're... So we're playing yet another one of these puzzles, are we? Okay. So it's like a Candy Crush. So wait. 4 unique toys. Okay, so they can't all be the same, so... Wait, how does this work? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so I literally have to walk around. That makes sense. Then there's one. Okay, wait. Okay. And then I could just do... That was probably my easiest attempt at doing a puzzle. Oh my god. Yeah, I did it! Oh, hi. Oh my god, what is with your eye? Bah. Bah, 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 bah. I like how all I did was close my mouth and my model's tongue stuck out. I wonder if it has to do with my beard. Is it my beard thinking it's a tongue? It's not. I don't have a very thick beard. It's just scruff. But blah. All right. One of the plushies rips open and revealing a photo inside. The back of the photo is black with words. She told me to explore the place. She said it was important that I adjust my new environment, but she's just holed up in the lab. I don't know why she's so stressed about my surgeries. Smartest person I know. And I grew up surrounded by brilliant scientists, so that I could be saying something. She says she's concerned about making adjustments to my synthetic nerves that she's worried she'll put me in even more pain. Every time she's worked on my new limbs, I haven't felt a thing. Last time, I actually fell asleep. Oh, that's actually, like, legit kind of cute, in a way. When you look at the bust in front of you, you recall a half-serious lesson on disguising yourself when you look like a trainee. From what you remember, this appears to be a mannequin for a wig. But Dr. Danger had a full head of hair. Did she need to disguise herself? Intel's always suggested that her mastery of over tech kept her off any cameras she cared about. Alright. Alright. Who wants to make pancakes? Who wants pancakes? Alright, alright. The recipe seems simple enough. One more time. 5 pieces of bacon, 8 eggs, 7 strawberries, 2 nuts, 5 cups flour, 3 cartons of milk, 6 snappers. What? What? 7 sticks of butter, 9 blueberries? Anyways, begin cooking with... Okay. Dry the items onto the board to arrange them. Look at the ingredients list. Figure out how many of each item should be laid out on the counter. All items of the same type should be directly adjacent to each other. And then... Items of different types should not touch directly, but they can touch diagonally. Drag unneeded items into the trash? So, like, what? Can I just, like, separate... Oh, okay. So... Oh. What am I... Oh, wait. Am I supposed to, like... They can be diagonal to these, but they can't be touching anything. Okay. So I'm just spreading things out. Alright, so that's 4... Oh, and they're even... Okay, good. They're taking these... They're crossing things out for me. Okay. This one... Wait. Okay. I'm gonna skip fish for now. I don't think I know that one. What else? Dah! I wish I was smarter. It's this one that concerns me because this is gonna take up a lot of space, but so is this. How far can I go? 1, 2, 3. Is that... No. Wait, no, that would work. No, maybe I can go here. So this would have to go here. Aw, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Pengu's messaging me too. Okay, alright. Aw. Sweet Pengu. Okay, okay. Okay. So I gotta make sure these don't overlap. Okay, so literally these can't be used. I can use this. I'll go here. And here, maybe? And then if I did that, I could... Okay. Okay. Actually, wait. Okay, that was fairly simple. Okay, the butter. that it? Did I do it? Yay! Oh, wow. God damn. That's so wild. Okay. So, it doesn't remember what the food was like in orphanage. Probably bland. Wish I could forget what lab script tastes like, but meals were usually the least painful part of my day in the lab, so got the soft spot for the stuff. But that wasn't food. It was nutritious and edible and nothing more. It didn't fill you up. Interesting. What? That was also a real raid! I'm so used to people faking me out. Oh, that's so great. That's works out so well for me. Winter times. Yeah, thanks so much for the raid. Appreciate you. Hang on. Let me get my shout out tools ready here. Let me just boop that. And I'm boop this. There you go. Welcome, Raiders. Fools Arcana, Cosmic Cure of your headaches. Velvet Room, Reject at your service. We're in the midst of actually prepping. This game is a spotlight stream, meaning we wouldn't really cover a game like this, but it was actually reached out to by an indie developer of MalViolence. There's also Proto-Violence. This is a series of games that is available on Steam for free. Yes, it is a puzzle series for free on Steam that you can check out. I know they, I believe they have a third game in the series that is coming sometime soon. I think they're just trying to get the name out. We figured this was good. One, it was nice that they reached out to me because they were saying they expressed interest I have in Danganronpa. I have never played the Danganronpa series until I recently played the first one this past year, and I'm hoping to. Rather, I'm not saying I'm hoping to. I'm going to be. I will be playing Danganronpa 2. Danganronpa? Doogie-doo-doo. I'll be playing the second game of the series. Blind. I have not played this whole series before. Starting Monday. I will be starting that series Monday with my co-commentator Stella. We're hoping to finish out. The Kingdom Hearts Reach Into Memories. Maybe tomorrow, potentially. I don't want to make a promise on that yet. What was that one gender bend model redeem again? Huh? Asking for a friend? The what model? Oh, you're talking about Foobs? No! Foobs isn't real. No, Foobs isn't real. Foobs is not real! The Foobs. No, not Foobs. Foobs isn't real, I swear. That's the spicy music. It doesn't give you Foobs. It doesn't give you Foobs. Spicy, what the heck? No, shut up, Triforce! Show the clip. What clip? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as a clip. I'll show you Foobs, Winter. Don't you worry. See, this is my base model. See, it's just me. Hi, it's me. It's me, only me. First time I met you, I encountered the Foobs. I wish to see it again. No! Why? Why Foobs? Could it be literally anything else? Please. Come on. You don't want Foobs, right? You know what? Let's make a poll for the chat. Let's make a poll for the chat. You have 3 minutes to decide. There you go. There's your poll. My fave Foobs model is the bottom one with the mask. It's the Joker mask. It's a Persona reference. It's my thing. I speak for the trees, and I speak for the trees. All I want for Christmas is Foobs. Oh my god. Well, there's your poll. You have your options. Very fair options. In fact, some might even say, god damn it, not even a, I give you 4 outs. I give you 4 options to get out of this, and no one's voted for it. If I may ask, yeah, Triforce, please, by all means. You may ask what? What was your question? Please. Why come up with the name Foobs and not Bools? So I did not come up with the name Foobs. That was actually the community. I think actually Tatsuya and I want to say Sicey had a part in that. A few, so chatters had decided on the name Foobs. And, you know, sometimes you think about, like, faux something, like faux coats. It's like, oh, the F is at the beginning because it stands for, like, a fake. It is false. So we kept the F at the beginning. Oh, Claudsire's in the chat if anyone wants to catch that. And I think it was also just funny to call it Fuba, like a fake boobs, booba. Or I guess in my case, you know, fools are kind of foobs. It rolls off better than fools and bools. That one actually kind of sounds kind of gross, like bools. Like bools, what? Like over half the time left is gone in that, you know, thing. People could still hang on. Technically, I haven't voted. There you go. There's my there's my vote. I love my little scene on OBS. I don't know what that means, and I'm not sure if I want to. Oh boy. Okay. The story, right? You've seen the Fool scene on OBS? What? If not, I can remind you. You know what? I guess you're gonna have to, because I actually kind of don't remember. Pancakes are food. They sizzle in the pan, they curl at the edges, and they make little bubbles when they need flipping. Then you can undercook them or burn them, bury them in toppings, and eat them with your hands. They're filling, they're tasty, oh, so very warm. I'm sure I could easily recreate her recipe. Claudsire has been caught by Triforce in winter! Yay! But I've never had someone cook for me before. I pretend I'm not capable of for a little while longer. That's actually like, kind of cute. Borderline. Fuck. Fine. Fine. Yeah, fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but, like, fine. Just, I don't... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do with all of you. Hang on. No, not that. Yes, my model is gone because I'm currently in the middle of doing that which I really did not want to do, but, you know, you forced my hand. Nice try. I say that it's fake. Can I make this look even a little bit better? You know, just a little. Teensy weensy bit. I need to move something.
I must thank you.
Thank you for shooting one and only one bit. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I mean, hey, it all adds up. It does. Okay, so if I do that, let me just say okay to this. Hang on. I can fix this. Or at least I think I can fix this. I'm trying to make this look a little less scuffed. I promise I'm not stalling because I'm because I don't want the stream to go longer than it needs to. I'm literally doing this so I can make it look better. Because the way it usually sits is kind of awful. I don't think I did it quite right, but whatever. Whatever. I don't think it mattered. There you go. There you go. It's Foobs. Are you happy now? Art thou not pleased? It is entirely your fault, everyone. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that this is all your fault. It is all your fault. It is, yes. Yep, no, enjoy it. I'll keep it up for a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes tops. I saw this when I was doing this. All right. You give a small light tugs and it opens. It hasn't been open for a long time. You find a lab coat with ID pinned from above the breast pocket. The rest of the stream. No! Maybe another time. Not today. There's no photo, just the name Deirdre Destrange. It's clearly printed on the plastic card alongside the word barcode. The code itself is highly quality but worn and around the edges. Deirdre must have used it for a long time, taking good care of it all the while. You see framed photos, diplomas, certificates, and awards, all of them belonging to this Deirdre Destrange. In and of itself, a doctorate in cybernetic biology is impressive, but Destrange received this years ago. I'm staring respect. No! I mean, yes, respectfully, but also, no! Shut up! To be that experienced at a young age and when the science was still new, she must have been on the cutting edge of the field. Several screenshots. Shut up! All set in No, you didn't! No, you did not! You did, didn't you? Oh my god, that one of your OBS. That's a saved thing on your OBS? You're... Hang on. No, you didn't. I'm checking. I don't think you did you? Nope, you did. You did. You did. You did. You most certainly did. Yep, you sure did. You sure did do that. Oh my god. At the bottom of the pile, you find a dented Dusty Medal. An award from continued service in the international security community. The medal's name has been violently scratched out, and yet you still see the remnants of a familiar logo. Oh, familiar logo? Alright. What's this? It's crumpled, heavily worked over notebook filled with grandiose ramblings in the third person. Lots of exclamation points, and capital letters, and ego massaging in spidery handwriting. Okay. The more you flip through the pages, the more writing grows negative. Another neater set of handwriting appears. Further back, the spider hand disappears. The neater handwriting takes over, marking the wrinkled paper with crisp grinds and clear lessons. Shaky, bare legible scribbles sit below, rounding out vague letter shapes. Imagine you find someone on YouTube and tune their Twitch for the first time, and this is... That's an excellent point. Here, let me go ahead and get rid of this. Here, I can... How do I... Hang on. Just go to my item settings. Remove. There we go. See, we're back. Look, see, everyone's so happy. Are we all so happy to be back? I'm so happy to be back and being me again. No! Oh my god. No! Maybe another time. Not today, sir! It's almost a therapeutic episode. I literally just I just cut you guys off cold turkey. It's like I'm doing my own social experiment with withdrawal.
I must thank you.
The foobs that got away. Almost looks like therapeutic exercise or homework assignment. Maybe it's both. It's obvious that the notebook's author hasn't been used for a long time. One biddy for each titty. You think busting out foobs is worth 2 bits? Listen, No Nut November is almost over. Give people what they want. How about you guys earn the end of No Nut November? Also, don't do that to your nuts. It's not healthy. I think it's been scientifically proven that that's not healthy. I think. You know what? Hang on. Sicey, would you like the foobs model? Like, do you want the body of the model? Go ahead. I'll show you where to find it, and you can do that. You can use that. I still have my nuds. Story time. So, why don't we give a brief story time about foobs? Foobs was a joke. Foobs was meant to be entirely a joke. So when I was a part of a VTuber group called V-Summon, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up Boa here. You don't want Pompey. I know, Boa. It's okay. Listen, hear me out. We did, in October of last year, a Breast Cancer Research Foundation fundraiser. We raised about $2,000. Very proud of that, in fact. And Boa has it. Shut up. Boa has been able to use these model bodies to add to their model, which was kind of like foobs. And what would happen is, oh my god. what would happen was I saw Boa do the nurse outfit, and ultimately what resulted in happening is nice try. Now you can't hear it. But what ultimately happened was I said as a joke, let's do a collab and I'll wear that outfit too. And they're like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? They showed me where to get it, and they were like, no, do it. Seriously, do it. And then we did it. We did a collab. We were both wearing our sexy nurse outfits. And yeah, that was Foobs. That's our story time. That was the creation of Foobs. That was meant to be just like a one-off joke, but people really loved it, and they just never wanted to see it go away. So I'm like, all right, well, there's that. All right, personally, you can only use the second person. Even then, it's only for gathering thoughts. Oh my god, you're so boring. Loose page with handwriting on it, judging by the number in the corner, it's taking ink. It must be a small part of a much larger document. It's very nice to have job security right out of school, but I had my doubts about junior year. But I don't think I could have predicted how the sector's grown the past 3 months. Developments in cybernetic technology have been explosive, sometimes literally. It's troubling, but all great technology has potential for misuse. And now I'm going to be part of an organization that works to keep that tech under control. I'll be honest, the name's pretty silly. Oh well, they could always change the acronym later. Oh. I thought things were moving too fast, but the growth we're seeing now makes things much more glacial. Either way, I joined, I saw Fuba, I enjoyed the... I'm glad you're so happy. Stop is doing good work, but that needs to get done, and it's making countries put money where their mouths are when it comes to international cooperation efforts. Last month, we managed to craft a digital data management system that could tell us whenever a dangerous cybernetic somatic was downloaded and where it was downloaded to. This month, we finalized a report on maximizing cybernetic synchronization for patients, confirming my earlier theory, the younger the better. The difference was really astounding. And I must admit, it felt good to shove that 19% performance increase right up my stuffy old bastard Spug's face. You know, though, I get that. Oh, Dr. Tan asked if the trend in performance would improve further if we started surgery earlier. A weird question, since this tech is only approved for anyone old enough to enlist, but I guess it was just being thorough. The theory is sound. The promotion was nice. I deserve it, and I was the only obvious choice, but still. Felt nice to be recognized. Is there more? There's 4 pictures. I missed something somewhere. I clearly missed a picture somewhere, but where? Nope, we saw that. A couple of consoles looking things. Maybe it's upstairs. Another month where the Security Advisory Council looked completely lost. It looks like they don't know what to do in there with peacetime. They're doing They do amazing work, obviously. The world is secure and cybernetic technology is finally getting regulated. Laws catching up with the science. It's a good thing that even jobs makes their job less... Okay. Or maybe less secure. Ooh, okay. I requested another transfer, my 3rd in 3 years, but they don't seem to mind. I just can't find work as engrossing as I used to. It probably doesn't help that I'm not sure what it is I do anymore. I mean, logically, I know what to do. My, Pika Pika. I research cybernetics. But I'm not sure what I do for Stop. Stop hasn't had any major security incident in months. The last incident they responded to was just a protest outside the building. That got a little too rowdy. Staff's morale has been down ever since, and little controversies to be expected, given the power Stop has nowadays. They've been naive if they expect people to be grateful in the organization forever. Huh. I might have transferred a few times too many. I came into work today and clocked out without realizing a single face the entire time. New people, places, communities, projects, and even more acronyms. And for the first time in years, I was denied access to internal data. I didn't think anything could be above my pay grade anymore. Note to self, look up YTDI. So that's something, okay. What am I missing here? be something around here. Oh! Oh! Ouch! Just seems he stepped in the rose pit. Oh god, okay, here we go. Oh, what's a large unfinished sewing project doing on the spread of the floor? Looks like a quilt. Must have been too big for a little sewing desk. For some reason you want to finish it. Okay. The quilt's unfinished. You need to make it complete. Each tile has 3 traits: color, shape, and fill in order to finish the intended pattern. Each adjacent tile must share exactly 2 out of the 3 traits of the next tile. Below, construct the motif you want to place by adjusting. For the sake of time, for the sake of us, and so that you all have something to look forward to, you can do it yourselves later. You now lift up the quilt. A photo is now underneath it. I just saw the concept. I'm like, you know what, this might be actually super simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Okay. There was a heat and smoke energy. There were alarms blaring and people shouting. That's what she told me, but I barely remember any of it. Here's what I did remember. When we stopped running, she seemed more tired than I was. She did carry me the entire time, but she didn't seem any weaker than before. Her hold on my body didn't loosen. She was just looking at what was left of my shoulder. I was hurting like you wouldn't believe, but I don't think I cared, because that day, I got to see the sky again. Interesting. Okay. So if this is the puzzle, I'm going to assume it has to be done in chronological order. So I'm going to say 1, 2, maybe 3, 4? Hang on. Okay, clearly I'm missing something. Okay, it was a scrapbook, and it wants me to... Okay. This is the one where I got to this guy again. So maybe it's like... Oh, wait. Okay, so maybe this was the one that happened first, and then... Okay, so if that's not it, then it's the other way, I think. This, that. Got it. Okay. Had a few things mixed in there. Huh. The screen behind you didn't turn on. I guess Caution was really serious about the whole silent treatment thing. Though we should be clear now. You should look around for a little longer. Okay. But chances are high you won't make it. I'm on edge right now because last time Caution appeared, they jump scared the shit out of me. So I'm trying to be really cautious here. I'll look something up in the meantime. The villain's living quarters. You don't think you'll see any of Dr. Danger either. There really isn't much to say about the hall. If that's the case, then this is probably the closest to the exit. To be honest, the lack of nasally jabbering kind of puts you on edge. Not that you like that brat who called you a lab rat and trapped you in several rooms with lethal puzzles, but the silence forces you to focus on something much louder and much more disturbing. Thoughts that are only now coming to the forefront in your mind. You think that Dr. Deirdre Destrange. You think about the results of your investigation, and you think about yourself, a tiny cog in a massive machine, a sleek, pristine, reliable machine, carefully cleanse the blood that it spit. Or split? I don't know. A deep, dark pit hollows in your stomach. Slowly, you make your way forward, each step heavier than the last. A large garage filled to the brim with cardboard boxes. The exit waits for you, wide open. It's night already. Outside, you hear the quiet rushing of a river. Just a few more steps and you're out of here. Even more, and you'll be on the bus back home. It'll take a couple of hours to get back to HQ. You'll nap on the ride, probably, so that by the time you get to your stop, you'll have enough energy to run up thousands of narrow stairs. And you'll reach your boss's office and... well, what happens next? You'll definitely get that bonus. If this isn't going above and beyond, maybe you'll get a promotion, better salary, better benefits, better home, better life, something you've always wanted. And maybe that'll help you sort out
going to take responsibility.
Oh, it's not open. Hi, Anna! Hang on. We can still Noom. Noom! Well, this is unsettling. Oh, you got a gun! Well, I mean, what was I expecting, really? Honestly, what was I expecting? Yeah, it's a gun. It's a gun! Honestly, though, this is so cool.
I see my escape rooms have worked their magic. I didn't think it was possible, but you're feeling guilty, aren't you?
Guilt? Is that what this is? Over something you didn't do? All those years, you must have been so proud to wear that uniform, to be a brave soldier fighting in such a... Okay, I need to slow down the text speed, because I think that's part of what's making it go so fast. But it's not enough that you feel bad, because if I let you go home, you'll get to your bonuses and sleep in your nice bed. You'll be stumbling over yourself to forget everything that happened as fast as possible. You, or your boss, or the next agent, you'll storm in here and sweep away everything me and Dr. Danger fought for. Someone better catch me, I'll destroy this place. And stop. Stop will turn me into the nameless drone like I was supposed to be. He's shaking. Hi, Anna. He's trying to put on a brave face, but he's shaking. Anna, we're so excited that we're going to play Danganronpa 2 soon. We had to cover this. This is a short little game that was inspired by the Danganronpa series based off of the puzzle elements. And my god, this is, this was some challenging puzzles that I had to replay later because I actually want to see if I can solve them all. And see different endings. There's apparently multiple endings.
I don't want that, I don't want to forget my home, my books, my bugs, my bed. And I don't want to forget myself. I don't want to forget about collecting stickers, or eating pudding, or sewing my first pair of mittens. And I don't want to forget Dr. Danger! She saved me! She raised me! She stood up for me when no one else did! And what did Stop do? They made her a villain! They took everything away from her! They killed her!
This is kind of what I was anticipating. I don't want to say, actually predicting. It's more like with the clues slowly piecing together, it's like, okay, Dr. Danger's really not a bad person. Like, there's something within the corporate ladder here that's screwing people over. And it starts with that experimentation they were mentioning. What are you gonna do now, lab rat? Still got your weapon, don't you? Oh, that's right, I still have a gun. I have a gun, right? They gave me a gun. Give me your best shot. Hit me, because if you don't, I'll... You can't deal with this anymore. You don't want to fight him. You're not going to use your gun? Then
on behalf of
Stop, bang!
Die.
Oh, wait. Wait, no! It only grazed your cheek. Fuck! What if they actually... Caution fell? What's going...
I missed.
The giggle with the cheating model's amazing.
I had the muzzle aimed at your head. The bullets loaded.
Bullets? You shot once.
And I missed. First try.
The same gaze as that boy in the scrapbook. That alone makes a pit in your stomach sink even deeper. So to fill it, you say something really, really stupid. You know, you could have fought. Yeah, I was just saying. It's like it had bullets. You only shot once. I'm at contact shot distance.
No, I couldn't have. Trying to kill you is a lot more tiring than I thought it would be.
Tiring? I guess emotionally exhausting, yeah, I mean, true.
Go. This is what you wanted, right? The exit's right there. Go back to your home, your TV, your money. I was fooling myself.
No, I'm fools.
Thinking I could do what Dr. Danger did for me.
Murder is emotionally taxing, I would assume. Yeah. Oh, it does. But, you know, it's not as taxing after, like, the 5th one. I mean, I'm just a cute chibi guy with a big jacket. Yeah. I wouldn't kill a soul. I would stop it. I wouldn't stop at one. Fooling myself to the end, guy.
Go. I hope the guilt eats at you for the rest of your fucking life.
Wow, that's such a cold line. I love that. Please tell me to take that second shot. Bang! Nah, never mind. That was as tiring. You turn back. The boy's still sitting there. Legs splayed, haphazardly, arms floppy, knees weak, arms spaghetti, still staring at you. You stare back at him. Give him a curt nod. He doesn't react. So without another word,
Hey,
you...
Brad.
Yeah? Hello? Forcing an attempt at a villainous grin.
If you really feel that bad about it, I did sneak copies of everything you've seen here onto your device. I found your address while you were looking around. Pretty devious idea, right? Downright heinous. Alright, here's another world-class criminal scheme for you. Stop Agent Stig's reputation, credentials, leaks internal docs to all 4 corners of the net. Not a bad headline. Could make for a half-decent start to a villainous career. Your choice, obviously. But I know what I'm talking about. After all, I am a supervillain.
The hairpin? I mean, it said it dropped, but... Wow. Legit? That was fun. Okay. I still feel like an idiot who didn't figure out the first... I still didn't figure out the first puzzle. It's so stupid. Oh my god. But I'm impressed with how many I managed to pick up on. And that was on normal mode, so I wonder how much different it'd be at a higher difficulty. And again, if any of you were all interested in like this game, again, this game is free. It is for free on Steam. And it has a prequel that came out a year after this one. This was back in 2023. And they had a prequel game that came out in 2024. which it's my understanding that the dev that reached out to me to express, interest in having me cover this game, they themselves had mentioned that there's possibly a third game coming out soon. It might have a price stamp on it, which, I mean, on a third game, though, I think that's not asking for a lot, right? We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, though, Breakout Roll Escape. Yeah, I made it to the end. Wow. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, playing the next game. They said the possibility of giving me a Steam key, though, depending on what the price, depending on the price of the game, if and when it comes out. Hopefully, it's a when it comes out. I may just get it on principle, and I would be willing to do a giveaway for the Steam code. Steam key. I'd be down, honestly. And props to who voiced Caution there. That was honestly a fantastic performance. I really like that. That was great. Huh. I am now especially prepped, warmed up, and ready. I am prepared for my heart to be shattered. I am prepared to be annihilated with either humor and horrifying results this Monday when we start covering We Need Fools to Voice Act in the game. One day. I may have something fun lined up in the future, Anna, that I get to share with everyone. I can't say anything just yet. Not just yet. Soon, but soon. I wish I could say more. But it'll just have to wait. It'll just have to wait. Yeah. Not a game, but maybe I can share something about it later. All right. With any luck, I will be live again tomorrow. No designated time at this point, just because I am not 100% sure. But we're hoping that if we are live tomorrow, it will be to finish Reach Into Memories, where I want to decimate, I want to annihilate Marluxia. Because he deserves it. He's an asshole, and I fucking hate him so much right now. I did a little bit of level grinding off stream to give myself just a little extra health, a little extra CP. I can edit the deck. I'll do it later. But maybe even do like a little bit like of chatting while I do some extra level grinding for fun, and then beat the shit out of Marluxia, because there really isn't much left in the story. Like, really, we are like at the end of game. It might be a short stream, it might be a standard stream, it might be even a little longer. We will have to see potentially tomorrow if I'm live. But regardless of such, the plan to be live will actually be, the confirmed day I will be live is Monday. I am going to be meeting up with Constella, with my co-commentator. We are finally covering Danganronpa 2, where I will possibly, let's be real, I might actually do it, manage to make terrible jokes that end up being reality predictions in the game. I'm terrified of what I might say that might end up being correct, but I'm so excited to finally play more Danganronpa. We have already finished Super Mario Galaxy, but I will have some other signed content along the to kind of entertain us in the meantime whenever we can't play Danganronpa 2. And I've already kind of announced it, but I'll make it also official here. We will be doing our first Pokemon Soul Link adventure with Mezzy. We'll be doing it with Mezzy. I'm not saying which game yet in the Pokemon. It's a ROM hack. We'll be playing a ROM hack Pokemon adventure where we will be doing our first ever Soul Link. I've never played the Soul Link. She has never played the Soul Link. So we will be expecting death everywhere. So we'll have to look forward to that. First stream for that Soul Link adventure, that will be December 11th. We'll talk about that when we see that schedule posted. But I need to double check a few other things in the meantime, because there be some folks who be requiring a raid, and I'm just willing to give them a raid. The question is who? Who's got the low uptick time right now? Wait. Yeah, no, I can't not do this one. Alright. Alright, folks. We're raiding out. As for the usual, though, have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're all in. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll catch you all later. See ya.